Hmm, Okay, I think we're just about ready to bring it in. Welcome everyone to Back to the Lab. This is Karnov's Revenge tonight. I'm joined by Joe P. Real on commentary.
Hey,
So
how's
let's
it
make
going,
this
everyone?
so let's make this a good one. Let's see what we got up first. Feel free to call out the matches or TOs.
Yeah, it'll be exciting. It's been a minute since I've seen Karnov, but like after a nice little refresher, I have a lot to say about this game. And I'm
Yeah.
very excited to see what's going on with all the players that we got here. We got a bunch of great players. Like it's a
Oh,
Wedge we got through, like came through today.
let me
And
also remember to to open Fightcade.
yeah, that too. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, people are still like feeding for games right now. They're all still playing at the moment.
Well, that's good. All right, this is going to be a good set, I think. I haven't actually had a chance to let me come online. I haven't had a chance to play Ren. Ren's a friend of mine I've known online for a bit. She actually sold me my Mister, which I have right now in my house.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I guess I should screen share, right? That's better.
It might be better. Yeah. If you screen share it, it'll just automatic. You don't have to like go in and out. Yeah, that's awesome. You actually get like the Mr. hookup.
Actually, hold on. Let me share the actual Fightcade window then. There we go.
Oh, perfect.
All right. Everything good? Oh, hold on.
Oh yeah, we got the Zazie. I've been thinking about this character for a little bit
Hold
actually.
on. Fightcade is not capturing. Let me just.
It's not capturing. I see it. Oh, it's not capturing on
Yeah, on
the stream.
OBS.
Okay. Yeah, it can be like a little bit finicky like that.
What? Okay. Yeah. I don't know what's going on here.
Is it a full screen sort of situation, or are you doing like a game capture?
Yeah, I'm doing a game capture.
Oh, it should work with game capture. Maybe you have to like reset it and like force it back out.
Let me see. Man, that's annoying. Hold on. Yeah, I am tabbed in. God, I hate it here. Let me see.
I gotta
Capture
see what I have
specific
on my
window.
settings.
FB Neo.
Yeah, honestly, after the last tournament being Street Fighter the movie, sometimes that game kind of fucks up with the settings a little bit. Like, I noticed that like it does expand the window sometimes when you run Street Fighter the movie, but every other game
Yeah, it's like
is
it's
usually
capturing something, but the window's just black, which is really weird. Let me spin up let me try
Do
one
you
more
have it on full
game.
screen mode or anything like that?
I don't know.
No.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
Let me try
movie
window
aspect
capture one
ratio.
more time.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, well, it took a couple attempts, but I guess that's
Oh, it works. No, I see it. We see it.
let me just move it all the way down so it's just right where I want it.
There's the reason for the season, the man of the hour, Karnov.
That should be good enough.
Yeah, no. If you can hear it, and like, then that's perfectly fine.
Okay, there we go. Everything good with you?
Yeah, I see everything.
Okay, game audio. Do you guys hear the game audio just fine? Because it looks like it's coming through.
No, I hear it. I hear it.
There we go.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good when you both are ready to play. We got Zazie right on here. I have a lot more to say about Zazie than I have about Lee. Even though, like, I was kind of peering on a Lee player. A certain Yuri Best Girl was playing Lee against another player today. And I'm seeing, like, a lot of, like, the force combos going through. The uppercut. The Hellfire uppercut, which apparently hits in a straight line upward. Makes it really scary to deal with Zazie. Just instantly, you can just throw it out there and just get that uppercut through.
Yeah, this is one of those moves that you kind of have to do a lot of jumping through hoops to punish it, because it is -9 on the first hit or -4 on the second hit. So.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh, good throw.
There's the Hell Driver coming through. Oh, good DP kick by PolarBair. Oh, we got the pressure. Get Zazie in the corner right there. Yeah, perfect. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, one hit on the head. Get that boyoyoing there. Boom. Yeah, that's a perfect Lee round if I see it. If I've ever seen one.
Lee wins.
It always gets me that the dizzy noise is just boyoyoing. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Let's see if there's a response from Zazie. Hellfire! Good uppercut coming through. Oh, charging right on through. Oh, but Zazie's set up with the dizzy combo almost gets the full confirm. Giving Lee a little bit more leeway. Oh, but the big kick coming through. All Zazie needs to do is Hellfire. If there's a way for Lee to get in and get that. Oh, Lee might punish that. Oh, good mix-up. Yeah, Lee's got the mix-up going. Lee might bring this back. Oh, damn. That was such a good hustle, though. You gotta respect Bear for that.
It was in the position where it's like, oh man, what do I do now?
You were getting like the real good mix-up, though. Like that's the mix-ups I love to see. All right, keeping the wall of fire here. A literal firewall. Oh, nice pressure. Lee can get really in really quickly, really fast too. Probably one of the reasons that
well,
shot, you know.
I'll take the throw punish. It's not a big deal.
Oh, look at that trick. Sometimes you just throw a funny fireball out. Oh, but the Hellfire. There's always a Zazie uppercut coming through. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Player's like scared to move in a little bit. Is there a chance to get it? Oh, but Zazie comes in with the throw, getting the pressure in the corner. Oh, nice. Nice punish. Nice punish from PolarBair. Yeah, Lee can just like both these characters can kind of just like go into your face like at any moment they feel like. Like Zazie with the step, and then Lee with the punch Rekka sort of situation. Oh, nice, good normal, good ass.
Well, it's a good thing Zazie's throw does no damage. I gotta stop doing that.
The positioning's still good enough, I suppose, but that's funny that it actually does no damage. I didn't even notice that. Oh, ooh, the nice side switch. Everybody switching sides right there. The respect. Alright, be careful, of course. Oh, no. Oh, unfortunately, the uppercut comes out way too sooner. Way so much sooner than the fist.
Ah, good call.
Zazie wins.
Alright, Zazie's got. If Zazie can take this one, it's first to 2, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can stop it? Oh, you can feint? Oh, that's so cool. Lee's such a cool character. I need to give Lee more of a shot. But a wall of hands come out from Zazie. Oh, here's the damage. Almost all the damage. Oh, nice. That's some good chip damage, too.
Oh, good call.
Zazie wins.
Yeah, after Ratttz told me that uppercut literally hits everywhere, from down to up. It's making me think things about this character. I like this character. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's a very funny situation with this game. Wedge is kind of right. You know, Zazie doesn't have any explicit mix. He has no overheads. He really just has to chip you out. And if the life lead gets like too big, it's actually kind of tough for him, right? His throw does like almost half the damage of other throws. It does like 20 damage compared to 32. So
Oh,
it takes
wow.
him like, I think everyone's got like 255 health. So it takes him like like 13, 14 throws. It takes a lot,
That's
you know.
that's an insane way to balance his kit, you know? Like, you would think it's like just unfinishing to do the throw properly, but that seems like a balance idea to me. To make
It's
sure that like his pressure isn't so crazy.
yeah, it's very
Because he'd be
funny.
like #1. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love like people to play Karnov's Revenge more. I think it's been a weird last couple of years, and I think a lot of people have kind of things have changed and people have moved on to other games. Uh, Lord BBH doesn't really play anymore. Hibachi Final is like focused on his work, his life stuff, along with like Third Strike, because he works with Arcade Shock, so he's like touring to events and stuff like that. Let me get this match started. But yeah, for various reasons, a lot of the top players of Karnov's Revenge have kind of found themselves not playing the game as much. So I'd like to maybe bring up a crop of new players to really explore this game.
Yeah, I get that. Like there's a lot of fighting games out there, and people move on. And it kind of is hard to keep up with every single one of them. But I feel like Karnov's is one of those games that like everybody just ends up thinking about and going back to at one point.
Yeah, that's great to hear,
Because
man. I feel like the game, it's fundamentally good. That's what it is. It's like Street Fighter 2. It plays a bit faster. You have chain combos and inputs aren't as difficult. So anyone who's got a surface level understanding of fighting games can get into it, and then you get into like the esoteric tech.
It's really one of those good games where you could just like press a bunch of lights into a special and it just feels good that way. You do the damage that you would want to see out of that kind of combo.
Round 2, fight!
I think the one misgiving I understand people have with this game is that the tier list is very set in stone. You've got these characters, like here we have Ryoko on the screen, and she kind of has to struggle pretty hard to get in. But once she's in, she does have a very strong mix-up game. But it does also depend on you being able to execute like her upward half circle, Kataguruma, which is what leads to most of her mix-ups, because her big man grab there actually does not give Oki. Also doing really well right now, though. Oh.
Yeah, Masa was talking about, like, in the chat earlier, like, Masa was talking about how, like, Ryoko might be the underplayed character, but also, like, look what Ryoko can do.
No
like,
kidding.
There are a lot of players that will, like, say, like, there's a definitive tier list, but you see the dedicated Ryoko, you see, like, the dedicated Samchai.
Oh, and there's a downside with Ryoko, right? Her weak spot's really easy to hit.
Oh, no. Yeah, being that size and, like, having it on your forehead, it's literally pretty easy to get dizzy. Oh.
Yeah, like right there, that's tough. Right there, the best thing would have been like, light punch, heavy punch, Kataguruma, and that throws them up. You can either do air throw, which you can, actually auto time, I think, a safe jump if you do air throw, light kick roll into jump. You can also just make that a really ambiguous cross-up if you like delay it slightly.
Yeah, I'm noticing like how crazy cross-ups can be in this kind of game. Like after fighting Mizoguchi earlier today, it literally is just like, oh, as soon as you get up, just like jump up and press light kick on the other side. and it's very scary to just deal with like the Oki mix-up in this game at all. I am still kind of newer, so like I'm trying to figure out what's hitting low, what hits overhead.
Something about it feels like, yeah, a lot more oppressive than in Street Fighter 2 in some instances, but I think that's kind of made up for by like how navigating like the game and neutral is a bit easier.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I guess like I'm trying to figure out how like reversals work. Oh damn.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure reversals are also a one frame, just like in a Street Fighter 2, but because you've only got 4 buttons, I guess 3 buttons, you know, 2 punches, 2 kicks, you've only got 2 like buttons you can piano instead of 3.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So like even I will miss my reversal sometimes. Even if I'm playing Marstorius, whose reversal is a flash kick motion, I'll still miss it sometimes and be like, ah, shit. That's not good.
Oh, nice wake up. Like,
yeah.
Trying to get the pressure coming through with Ryoko here.
I would have an excuse. Go ahead.
Oh no, Ryoko does have like a couple of good normals that I'm seeing. Like the crouching punch it was like the reach. It reached like pretty far for a good Oki situation, for a good wake up.
But also to answer the question, yes, Ren, this game does have negative edge. There are actually some like theory OSs people can do with command grabs in this, because you can do your command grab motion end and down back. But I guess the thing is, like, if you're playing the grapplers, right? A lot of people aren't playing them super seriously. I think I do take Mars pretty seriously. I've just also realized that he doesn't have good matchups outside of Lee, and I really want to say Zazie, but it's just not shaking out in practice.
That was one of the rare matches where it gets to like 9 seconds.
Yeah.
Like closer to the end of the match right there. Just wanted to point that out real quick.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Wedge showing out of how Ray can be like one of the greats, but Masa's no slouch either. You know, that match ended up being like really, really close.
Yeah, for sure.
Who do we got next going on? I should probably look at the tournament chat too.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Ratttz versus Shiburizu.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, Ratttz one of the goats, the Thorsten pal from Jackie Chan.
Yeah. That's good.
It's funny actually, like at Combo Breaker I was actually doing a lot of like I was practicing with Luca Kona, and she's like, oh, I like this Thorsten character now just because of how like easy it was just to play, how to do all the stuff with them, you know? But yeah, we got Ray. Maybe I gotta play as Ray if Ratttz plays Ray.
Yeah, I think Ray's like the easiest character to wrap your head around. I think all the other top tiers have some sort of odious bullshit that doesn't play like a lot of other characters. I mean, Lee is kind of like Fei Long on crack, but he's still got some like he's still got some quirks to him, but he is very easy to play. Well,
I sort of like that about Karnov's like outside of Ray like top tiers, is because they don't play normally like other characters too.
Yeah, especially Karnov. Yeah, Karnov, Mizoguchi.
Yeah, Karnov. Yeah, when it comes to Karnov, I hope we see a Karnov at some point today, because like I am curious. Like Karnov is like technically the best character that I have in my repertoire.
Ray wins.
So I'd love to see some like balloon tech into that balloon combo.
Round 2, fight.
A lot of neutral. Oh, trying to get the dynamite through, but the low kick can stop that.
Yeah. Even Ray, like the presence of dynamite in his kit is really fun. I feel like no other Shoto type character has had something like that at this point. I guess Terry would get power charge and KOF 97, I think.
Yeah, like Terry had the power charge, but like when it comes to like the Ryu type, like the only forward advancing move is the Tatsumaki. And that's like not the Tatsumaki.
Yeah, that's wheel kick, and wheel kick is also his DP. It's nuts.
Oh,
Ray
that's insane. Like,
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, Ray just has too many ways to like move forward.
And wheel kick is like wheel kick is invincible enough to like go through fireballs at a good range. It's like before they had codified Tatsu beating fireballs. That's what wheel kick did.
Oh, but also Ray can zone out with the big potato.
Wheel kick, the wiki page will shout out wheel kick as being the best move in the game, and I think like it's maybe in contention with like Zazie hands, but definitely like the best move in the game. Yeah, he can cross up with it like Tatsu. He can do whatever the hell he wants.
Like you can't even jump over it. It's ridiculous.
Definitely. Like, and you only want to use the light kick version. It's that good.
Ray wins. Round 2, fight.
Right, Ratttz is pretty ahead right now.
Yeah, you probably won't be seeing. Ooh, you probably won't be seeing much of like the wheel kick cross-ups as Wedge mentioned, but Moo Master, what the hell is going on here?
I thought you said Street Fighter the movie was last week.
Yeah, see this
like
this
Ryu
is
versus Ryu.
this is when you want to be using wheel kick, but it's easy to like not think about it when you're playing the mirror in a weird way. It's like a reverse psychology thing. You want to use it, but you know that they know you want to use it.
They expect one of them to do the wheel kick, so like the other's gonna do the projectile. So they just end up doing the projectile, thinking the other's gonna do the wheel kick.
Yeah, because you want to just stand there and crouch under it to punish it. If you stand block it, you're probably like they're like minus 4 or minus 6 or something, but they're too far for you to sweep them. Okay, that's gonna be 2-0 for Ratttz.
Yeah, Ratttz takes it. Good shit from both players. I love seeing a fireball showdown.
Yeah, it's funny. I feel like it really could have gone either way. Right, let me see what we're up to right now. Like it's gonna be Ren versus Ratttz.
Oh, Ratttz, you gotta stay on stream.
Actually, have you two ever met? Because I feel like you're both PNW, right? But PNW is a pretty large region, I guess.
Wait, Ren and Ratttz, or?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're both Pacific Northwest, as is Wedge. But I know Wedge
Is that
moved
just where
like
Karnov lives?
I guess it is now. I know Wedge moved far away from like society recently, so you know, online is the move. I'm pretty sure Ratttz is in the region. I'm not sure where exactly she's at, but I did meet Ratttz and a bunch of the Puzzle Wednesday crew at Frosty Faustings last year, or earlier this year. Yeah, earlier this year. Oh, let me Discord stream it. We got Ray versus Karnov. This is a classic matchup.
I got it on the side a little bit. I might be a little bit behind too, but
Oh, good. But yeah, this matchup generally is held in being Ray's favor because he's got a lot of answers to Balloon. But I think Karnov, you know, Karnov mix-ups work against everyone.
yeah, when it comes to the that pressure, you could just air Balloon and just like deal with that overhead forever. That's why he's the boss of this game. That's why he's like Data East's best boy, you know?
Yeah, they love this guy, and it's like it's a shame that like Data East did not live longer, because they went defunct in like the 2000s. That was a weird.
Oh, that was weird.
That's crazy.
I was gonna mention the teleport at some point, and I don't know how to do it, but like, look at the teleport. Unfortunately, backfiring.
Oh, and yeah, that's the other thing. 100 kicks is a charge move, but because you can chain like that, it's usually feasible for you to like, if you end up crossing them up, you can usually get back your charge in time and do your little bread and butter combo. And the thing about 100 kicks is like it'll usually hit the weak spot at least once, often twice against characters like Ray. So
well, true, because it hits like
equalizer.
top, middle, and then low. Yeah, so it's gonna, well, not low, but like it'll hit the body in those positions.
Yeah, really useful move. But yeah, the trick to teleport is to do, you want to chain light punch into kicks, but you want to do, you know, charge back, light punch very quickly, down forward, and heavy kick. That way the game will get like his slide, which you can see him do the sliding animation, right?
Yeah.
But something will get messed up and he'll because he has a charge for the kicks, it'll just kind of mess up his position and teleport him.
Yeah, that's insane that like I didn't know that's how it worked. I was trying to like just do the raw like slide just to make it happen. But I like the idea that thanks to this glitch.
It requires you to do the light punch first, that's it.
Oh,
I like
there
according
to yeah, there we go. That's the setup you want to turn on. I like how as a result of this glitch, Karnov is just known to teleport.
Very close. It's not out of character for him. It is not at all. I mean, this guy, it's funny. Balloon feels like a weird adaptation of like his wing power-up that he could fly in the original Karnov, because I guess they couldn't like make that into an attack, but they had a good sense of humor when it came to like their game design. Data East. That's true of everything they made, from Burger Time to Joe and Mac to Chelnov even.
That's true. Yeah, I was about to say, like, is there what would you think would be like the ladder move that Karnov would have?
Yeah, like it's funny. I was kind of got distracted from it before because the game is so good, but I was saying like
the teleport.
I was saying that if Data East had lived a little longer into like the 2010s, the anime boom of like later Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue and stuff, they would definitely have made their own like air dasher out of Fighter's history. I think that definitely would have happened, because the closest thing we got is like Suiko Enbu, which features Mizoguchi and Youngmi, but no Karnov or anything else.
Yeah, and I know how fast that game is actually. They were trying to get their games faster after this game, I think. Yeah, I agree with you.
That game was like extra turbo, yeah. I would love, like, I really wanted to make Suiko Enbu happen on some level, but I think the fact that Saturn Net Play is currently confined to RetroArch makes it a hard sell for most people. And like, shoutouts to Oscar 120% Limit Over, where they've got a solid scene for that game, but they have some very, smart and hardworking people sitting in that Discord troubleshooting for people. I don't think I really have that kind of energy, so I think running any Saturn games is going to depend on happening to have people around rather than building a scene like that.
Yeah, when we were trying to run Suiko Enbu for the old casuals I used to run, we were actually considering null DC Bear over it, even though it's like delay based. But just because like we've had luck with null DC Bear when it comes to battle monsters and stuff like that.
Yeah, the infinite's perfectly fine. I mean, characters are doing this kind of damage in the game without infinites, and it's kind of tricky to get going. I think once you've got it, like the link timing is not too difficult. I'd have to research exactly how long it is. I think it's like a 3 or 4 frame link.
I like how Red is just dedicated to the slide, but then you get this good combo.
Yeah, like that's one rep, right? It's like doing a full infinite is still kind of tricky, but if you get one in, that's good damage.
Oh, nice block. Oh, but the 3 balloons in the air.
Yeah, Ratttz in that situation really needs to like wheel kick or even attempt an air throw, but that's scary, If you're just running into Karnov for the first time, trying to do that is just too stressful.
The boss of Data East themselves, of course. It's very stressful. Got the air oppression there. I still gotta figure out how to do like the air balloon like that many times. It's just like you have to get it on block.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to play Shib, so to do this.
I will do my damnedest to tell what's going on.
Yeah, let me make sure I can stream. Oh, hold on. I jumped the gun, sorry. I thought we were playing.
Oh, they're not. Oh, no, it's
all good. No, it's all good. I'm going with Ratttz here. Ratttz is a TO.
Oh, yeah, perfect. I see what's going on. Yeah, Ren is back up on deck. Or not on deck, but on current. You could tell I'm not the best TO, but I don't know. I ran Street Fighter the movie pretty good at Combo Breaker. That's just me.
Yeah, it's no problem. I was just looking at the bracket like, but it's yeah. We'll get through winners right now, and then we'll and then we'll get through the rest of it.
There's so many TOs, not the TO of the TO, but so
Yeah.
many TO.
That's the funny thing about all this, right? Like we've got a team, a team with very specialized skills here in the community lab, and that means a bunch of us are able to TO, but really it's up to Ratttz at the moment.
I think like at the Fraud Crew, we end up like just streaming every match just because. But I know that like you want to run a tighter ship here and like make sure that everyone gets to bed on a Tuesday. You know, that's
Yeah.
actually really good though. Like, no, you have a better structure for it than like I could ever shake a stick at. You know.
Yeah, that is all thanks to Ratttz and MasaQueen of
Yeah.
Of
The
Puzzle Wednesday.
people. Yeah.
'cause they understand what people are here for, because it's obviously I love to like stream stuff and play sets, but at the end of the day this is a small bracket that we're just running off the cuff. Although
more Ray.
we do have something else to promote a bit later. I'll talk about it once we hit our break. We always do
Okay.
take our break sometime closer to the end, just before like the top 4, so I guess top 3 in this case because it's small.
Round 2, fight!
Oh, good wheel kick coming out of Ray. Wedge, like, known Zazie player, sticking with Ray for the tournament so far.
Yeah, I think he's trying to be fair to people because, again, Wedge is definitely the best player here. I played him, on and off, and I think our sets usually go about, 2 to 10 or something like that. He's very good.
Yeah, I think I played Wedge in this once for one of my casuals, and I just got to experience Zazie as Zazie should be. But look at this pressure, even not on their main character, just pressuring the boss of the game right into the corner.
Yeah, and I think it serves you well to play a character and learn where their blind spots might be, because it's like, even though Ray's a good character in practice, he does have some things you gotta watch out for. You have to be comfortable comboing into his stuff as well. Oh, switching to
and
Lee.
as Lee's here. There we go. Being able to pressure back with Lee is a good idea, actually.
Yeah, I think Dynamite Tackle is like -2 on block, so no one can objectively punish it, and stealing your turn back in this game is a real gamble. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Dang, if Ren was ready to punish that.
When it comes to picking Karnov, like, I still don't know what his reversal actually is.
Yeah, he
like,
kind of doesn't have a reversal.
Yeah, he doesn't have like a natural dragon punch or anything like that. Like, I was trying to get the air balloon, the TK balloon into a reversal situation, but I don't think it works like that. So picking Lee is like actually really good for this.
Yeah, this isn't quite it though. It's the way you have to play like Ray Lee is you have to be sort of patient. You can try doing full screen dash punch on and off, and that'll scare Ray, because if he eats one of those, he gets 2 hits to his weak spot, he'll die in the next interaction.
Yeah, if Ray doesn't do anything but throw a projectile or do the super dynamite that's going on there, like, he can just eat a fist to the face.
Keeps happening. Oh. Actually, with punishes with the dynamite tackle, that's going to be 2-0 for Wedge.
Oh, Super HC is here. What up, Super HC?
Oh, good to see you. I played a few games of Super HC.
Martial Masters, #1.
Yeah, Martial Champion.
Martial Champion, not Martial Masters? What's that?
That's something.
Okay. yeah, Martial Champions, rather. My mistake.
Martial Champion's pretty cool. I mean, I think, like, it runs into the problem I feel I have with a lot of Street Fighter 2 type games, where it's like, well, you don't really have too strong of a hook. You got the weapons, but a lot of characters do not like use the weapons very well. You got some neat character designs, some really good music. I'll give it that. I think you could do a lot worse.
Yeah, I have a lot to say about Martial Champions, actually. It's been a minute, but...
I think the coolest thing that game does is that all your like air buttons will change your jump arc a little bit, which is a nice subtle thing that I don't see in many other games.
That's true, yeah. What I like about Martial Champions is the fact that, like, every normal in the game does the same damage.
Oh, yeah. I mean, people who
It's, like,
hate throws...
super good.
People who hate throws will be relieved that that game has a cooldown on throws. You throw someone and you cannot throw them again for 4 seconds.
Like a cooldown on throws. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
As opposed to Zazie, who's just has a cooled down throw.
yeah, there's something there. What Zazie needs is a cooldown on Hellfire.
Yeah, Zazie needs to cool down a little bit. Like,
Zazie
like if this were in the 2020s, I bet you Zazie would be like a charge character.
Oh man, charge Hellfire. It forces you to charge it up if you want to do them back to back, but you can't like dashing Hellfire. That would actually like kill dashing Hellfire, regardless.
Oh yeah.
unless you like, you'd have to do some real finger gymnastics to like do the dash into a charge input. That's crazy.
It'd be hard to differentiate him from DJ because, like, literally DJ has a charge down out punch with the machine gun punch that he has.
Yeah, I feel like his inclusion was influenced a bit by DJ, but he's obviously like a pretty different guy. Zazie's design is actually really informed by a guy named Willie Williams, I shit you not, who was
Willie
known
Williams.
to fight bears, and he was also the inspiration for Jeffrey in Virtua Fighter, and knowing that, you can kind of see it. Wow, really close game there.
wins. Round 2, fight.
Oh, the
Yeah, this
band's
game is-
opening up.
The game has a really good soundtrack and, you know, rotation of stages, although every set starts... Oh my god!
That was a really quick round. We didn't even get to hear the soundtrack.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's a Zazie
every...
round.
every round, or every set starts on raise stage, which means you'll always get the same progression. That was one of the things the Revolution hack changed. Although Revolution makes a lot of changes to the game that I'm 50-50 on. I think it's a good game, but I think you have to treat it not as like Karnov's Revenge Turbo or like Karnov's Revenge EX, but like the Alpha game. Like this is Street Fighter 2, this is ST, and like that game is Street Fighter Alpha 2. So you've got like a limited super, you've got you take more hits to the weak spot to stun it and stuff like that. It's a very fun game.
Yeah, my time with Revolution was like kind of not like so long. Like I didn't even get to learn how to do the desperation moves that well. But I like the idea that like, oh, if you did get dizzy once in that version, that's it. That's all you can get dizzy for the entire round, the entire set.
Yeah, so it makes some changes to the game that make it like a fairly different game. You know, you don't really play like, I guess Lee does sort of play the same, but you don't play like Zazie or Jean or even Mizoguchi the same way.
Also, I
And-
remember that like one time with this game, like with this version of the game, like Zazie on player 2 is technically better than
Ooh.
Zazie on player 1.
That was a good cross up. Oh,
look at that.
stunned? That should be
Oh,
dead.
good stun? Oh, into the wake up. Yeah.
Tough situation there. Probably better to just take the chip and have to navigate that. But regardless, that was pretty good. Oh. Alright, that's going to be 3-2 for Wedge, and it looks like it's time for us to
3-2.
take our commercial break.
Sounds good to me.
Alright. Give me 1 second here. Here we go. So, hold on. We've got a pretty interesting lineup coming up for the community lab. If you guys, you know, these are all the games you got coming up. Let me just put the music on before I forget. There we go. All right, so up first we got Toy Fighter. That's going to be next week. Toy Fighter is a pretty fun game. It's you know, Virtua Fighter style 3D fighter that's got a dedicated, not block button, but a dodge button of sorts. And the way the game works is that you know, you can hit people and do damage and deplete their health like a normal fighting game, but they have 5 life points. So 5 life bars you can work through essentially. But if you throw someone, then they take 2 life points, and you even have supers called bombers, which take 3 life points. So there are a lot of different like ways you can kind of speed up the game, and very threatening mix-ups off throws. The thing about throws though is that you can actually reverse them or just escape them entirely based on a little timing mini game. So you can like reverse their throw and they can reverse your reversal, and it gets tighter and tighter to escape the throw. Next up, we got Ring of Destruction. That's the 17th in 2 weeks. Ring of Destruction is a bit of a favorite of mine, and I'll have a lot more to say about it once we get into it. But basically, you've got a wrestling-style fighting game where you've got ropes that you can, you know, Irish whip, throw people into the ropes to start combos. You can taunt to upgrade your next attack, and everyone's got different like stylish throws. And if you end someone with like your super throw, they'll actually be buried in the mat. That's something that they brought back as a reference in Street Fighter V with a lot of the grappler supers, like with Alex and Zangief. So, you know, just a fun little bit of trivia for you.
It's a lot of fun. I want to try Ring of Destruction real soon. Like, I'm kind of curious about entering that myself just because of, like, the legacy of it. And also because Capcom doing a wrestling game, and it's, like, not actually what you would think a wrestling game would be, is kind of really interesting to me. So I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, it's not like the adult scrolling style like wrestling game. They did make one of those, but I've never been super keen on that genre. I feel like there's just not a lot going on. You kind of hit them and get their life down until you can pin them. But I'm sure there are a few good ones out there I've just not been keen to. Yeah, people in chat have been talking about one-on-one here. This is a basketball fighting game. No ifs, ands, or buts. You can use the buttons. I forget exactly what the control layout is. I think it's like triangle and circle will do like left and right hand actions. You can feint, you can like, you know, you can cross them up, break their ankles. And you even have different inputs for like different types of shots on the characters. It's got a really eclectic cast where like there's a character named Manbei who's like a baboon or some kind of monkey. It's a very fun game. It's not a very serious game, which is exactly what you need sometimes.
This is one that Butler played at one point, and I just saw it, and I'm like, wow, it's actually a fighting game, believe it or not.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I believe this, or like an updated version of this, was put onto like the Simple 1500 series, which is something else that I think a lot of people who are into like the sort of demo discs and you know, other sort of obscure budget games on the PlayStation are really into. But that's a subject for like its own, you know, video essay or whatever.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And yeah, those who know. And then we got, as mentioned in chat, Street Fighter 3 Second Impact on July 1st. That's Canada Day. That is not Independence Day in America, so you all have no excuse for not showing up. Second Impact is an interesting game that has some pretty big differences from Third Strike, along with not having Chun-Li or Makoto, which may be a selling point depending on who you ask.
It's got a really good Sean and a really good Ibuki, so if you like those two characters, you're gonna enjoy this one.
Yeah, and if you like Akuma, well, there's no shortage of games for you, but Second Impact is also one of those.
That is true. That is Akuma's first appearance in 3.
In 3s, yeah.
Yeah, in 3.
The other interesting thing about like Second Impact's characters, well, I mean, there's a few differences in like the supers and you know how much bar. Like this is the game where you have 2 stocks of Denjin on Ryu.
Oh,
So
that's insane to think about.
just let that sit with you. Yeah, I believe Akuma can also combo into Demon in this game off standing heavy kick, just like a Third Strike. So he can do so much in this game. The other thing, which I actually don't think I have this slide handy at the moment, but we've got Pride FGC coming up. So
Nice.
Pride FGC is an event that's being run by Odin's Eye Gaming, a primarily Strive-focused org, but they've, you know, recruited a lot of different people running a lot of different games. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to load up the Start GG page and my browser is not enjoying this at all.
Oh no. Oh yeah, Star
Yeah.
GG's weird like that, but the link that that's Yeah, the link that was provided is actually working. Wow, they got a lot going on. That's well, they got Melty Blood Actress again happening. A
Yeah,
whole bunch
sorry
of,
about
like,
the.
I know.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, the community lab is running Sailor Moon.
Yeah, that's the thing I wanted to get to. I got distracted by the music getting all fucked up for some reason.
Oh,
But
don't
yeah,
worry.
Pride FGC is gonna be. We're gonna be there running Sailor Moon S, which is a certified FGC classic. I think a lot of people know about Sailor Moon already. I don't really have to explain it, but the community is active and people are in the process of moving stuff over from the Super Fighting Wiki over to Dustloop. So please check out Dustloop for like all the most up-to-date information, and be sure to register for Pride FGC.
Oh, yeah, give that a look and check out a game you want to play. Consider Sailor Moon S, of course.
All right, yeah, I think we're about ready to get back into this.
Perfect, perfect. Who's up next? Oh, it's 3 matches, MasaQueen versus Ratttz? Hell yeah. They can hear us both. Or us. Or if they deafen, you know?
Yeah. So
Wait, a ColecoVision port? That's wild. I didn't know that, actually. That's kind of funny.
Wiki is taking its time to load this. What the hell?
Oh, really? Let me see. Maybe there's a problem. Or maybe, like, there's a situation. Let me see if I can load it.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, it ended up working. It ended up working for me eventually, but I'll watch through here. Or...
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe there is an issue.
I think it might be me. I think I might be taxing my setup a little bit.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. I'll try to just spectate from here.
It's good. Everything's good right now. Yeah, we got Marstorius versus Ryoko. This is a matchup that I've played quite a bit, just because like I think offhand, like Ryoko is a very common new player pick, and unfortunately I feel like this matchup is turbo bad for Ryoko. I mean, she can get in, she's got the fastest walk speed, and she can be kind of hard to hit. But I think
Can't
Mars
deny how long the limbs of Marstorius are, though, in general, compared to Ryoko.
Mars is just positioned to kind of bully her with jab and sweep and his command grab, which I believe has the same range as her long-range command grab, which obviously does a lot more damage than Ryoko's.
Yeah, that crouching light punch from Marstorius just doesn't look like it hits that far, but you can hit 3 of them.
Marstorius wins.
Yeah, like after that, you probably want to do like crouching light punch, standing heavy kick, command grab. That'll just get them. And once Mars lands one double German, he gets to put them in
Oh
the...
wow, that hit the legs anyways, but no capitalization from Ryoko.
just the meanest vortex I've seen in fighting games, maybe, because it's just devilishly simple in its execution. You just command grab, charge a light tiger lariat, and you get to do whatever. You get to cross them up, empty jump low, empty jump throw, whatever you want.
Oh, the throw, that didn't do that much damage, damn.
Yeah, that's how it is. But honestly, yeah, I feel like Mars can just play like a real keep away game against Ryoko just by like mashing standing jab and sweep when she gets close.
Whoa, oh, yes, let's go! You love to see it.
Oh, this is fucked up because it doesn't the game just kind of kicks you out.
Oh no, I think I've seen this happen here before. Oh no, it doesn't actually count as a win. I remember it counting as a win for one character in Fightcade. but not in the actual game.
I forget if we actually what like the protocol is for this. I think we're just gonna not count it because the game is that fast.
Yeah, I think it. I think it's fine to not count it. But that's funny that like that's how it goes. It's like Street Fighter 4 rules where literally, like if there's a double KO on the last round, you both have to pay again. You both have to get in there. You both have to give like the 200 yen that you have to play again with.
Yeah.
Oh, nice! Almost cross up into the double German. Oh, nice! Landing into the double German again, the quadruple German.
I mean, yeah, Ren, that's true, but most games would have like some sort of final round. Even in this era, they'd like have some sort of enforced final round or whatever. So it's kind of awkward. But yeah, Fight Kid does say 0-0, so we're gonna go with it.
Is Ryoko gonna make up the deficit though? You got Marstorius in the corner right now. Oh, but the trade into the tiger. That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. Sadly for Masa, we haven't been seeing whenever she would get this opportunity to like punish with standing heavy punch, you should go into command grab. I don't know if they're just missing the cancel or they're just not sure you can go into it. But yeah, you can combo into command grab straight away, and that's really the saving grace for the grapplers, because I mean, you can go into sweep, I guess, but otherwise they don't really have very combo-friendly specials.
Yeah, Ryoko just seems like pure grappler, if that's the case.
It happened again.
Because you could... Oh, nice, the low.
Yeah, this is what I mean. It can be hard to get your reversals out.
I think that was a punch I was talking about earlier, where it's literally just like, yeah, no, Ryoko has like, that's like the best reach Ryoko got, I think.
Oh yeah, here comes the mix.
Oh, the mix is coming through. Oh yeah, double German. Damn, that is a Marstorius ass round if I've ever seen one.
It is ridiculously simple for him to do that. I think even if Ryoko does hit a reversal, her only reversal here is like her roll, which it gets a little weird on wake up because sometimes she's facing backwards on her wake up, so she'll kind of roll in the wrong way.
Oh, so it literally is just the direction she faces.
Oh yeah, thanks for tuning in, Rune. I do Karnov. I mean, I love Karnov Revenge. I'm sure you know, I'll have more opportunities to run it in the future, but as for the you know, back to the lab, we kind of rotate games regularly every month, and we have a pretty long list of games to work through. But the only thing I know of that we're doing for sure, or that's coming up for Karnov Revenge, should be Vortex Gallery later this year. So that'll happen. All right, Ratttz up 1.
Ratttz is up on the board right now.
Zazie.
Or, okay.
Oh, right. Was I just not counting? Oops.
No, I'm not sure what happened with the. It might have been the double KO. What do the players say?
Because it's the game said 2-0, and I was like, oh, I thought that was 1-0.
We're bewildered because of the double KO situation. Yeah, it did say 2-0, and I thought it counted. Yeah, no, it might have counted that as like a win for one player.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, no, ask the players, absolutely.
Me and Shib didn't play though. Did something? I think that was misreported.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because me and Shib did not get to play.
I think we can fix. Is it something fixable?
Oh, Shib had to go. Okay, I didn't see that.
Damn, unfortunate.
My bad. All right.
All right, let's see. Is there a
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
be
so
I'm
it
gonna
is.
have to play Ratttz and
Yeah, it's you and Ratttz. Whenever you are ready, just make sure I can see it too. Well, if I watch the oh no, that's the thing. Like if you stream it, like it won't be on time. That's the only thing. Like I won't be able to commentate like within time. So if you
Yeah.
can stream it on Discord, yeah. It would help me out, but I don't want to tax your computer either, you know.
I think we're good.
Okay, perfect. We're in there. Ray. Ratttz Ray. Ray Ratttz. Versus PolarBair? Leer Bear? We'll figure out a name for it later. We get some projectiles coming through into just jumping in with the immediate dizzy. PolarBair just capitalizing it right away. If you got the dizzy on turn 1 in like 90 seconds within the game, you might as well just get that damage in, you know?
Round 2, fight!
Alright, we got round 2 coming through, but right away with the projectile. Ratttz knows that they just want to stay away. They don't want Lee to come in. They know they don't have to deal with the dizzy no more. Oh no, they gotta deal. No, this is the back row Karnov. No, they gotta deal with dizzy again. But there's me misremembering. But here comes Ratttz picking it back up. Getting a dizzy, is there a way to finish? Oh no, unfortunate combo drop, but like, nah, you space away, but you cannot space away from that fist. No way, you cannot space away from that fist.
Yeah, so this is what I mean about how Lee approaches Ray and how that's kind of bullshit. Yeah, right.
It's
So that's the
probably
thing
the
about
scariest thing.
that's the problem with picking up Ray. You gotta make sure you chain like a couple light kicks before doing heavy punch, because close heavy punches sucks.
Like, nice long low from Ratttz. It's always scary in the corner with this game, just because like you can just do so much in the corner.
I missed
Like, literally,
the.
you just. Oh, that's an unfortunate drop. We go. Oh, nice anti-air from PolarBair. Yeah, no, the connection. All you need to make sure that works.
Lee wins! Round 2, fight!
Alright, the play is closed. We close the curtains. We get the lions in the background. Got a little bit of neutral going, but you just run to the other side as Ray. You just feel like it sometimes. Oh, but you can just stuff it with like Lee's godlike light punch normals. Just reaches as far as. Oh no. Lee's in a position. Is there a capitalization? Ooh, good combo in the corner. Not enough to finish it, but you still leave Lee at a deficit there.
Ray wins!
Ray Ratttz takes it.
Final round, fight!
Throw a couple of baked potatoes there. Yeah, I'm seeing the volition to keep Lee at bay from Ray right now. Just trying to push back into the corner, just like, I want you where I want you right now, you know? So you gotta be careful. The knees are shaking. It's hard to tell, but Lee is really close to dizzy, but not as close as Ray was, apparently. Damn. And then PolarBair takes the whole round.
Lee wins! Zazie.
Yeah, good shit. Good hustle right there.
Yeah, it really be like that sometimes.
It's tough in these Karnov mines. I'm realizing how important the corner is in this game more than like most other games. There's really like no escape from it half the time.
All right. Well, this is going to be losers finals, first to 3.
First to 3. Oh, we're in first to 3 territory. Hell yeah. Oh, you got Trash Boat here? What up, Trash Boat? Hope you're doing well.
Oh yeah, same. Good to hear from you, dude. All right.
All right, PolarBair trying to bring back from the graveyard here, trying to get past losers finals against Ren,
Round 1. Fight.
the master of the Mr. Ren. We got a Mizoguchi finally. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've seen like literally John Karnov here. John headband himself. But PolarBair knows how to pressure through that. Just getting all those buttons in. Oh, but the Rekka comes out. The Rekka kicks. The scariest thing about Mizoguchi I found out was the fact that like Mizoguchi literally could just mix you up and just put you in a blender immediately after. Like if Mizoguchi can get like those kicks in. Like the but the dizzy happens though.
Yeah, I missed my punish on that a couple times, but that's heavy punch DP is -10, I think.
Oh, is it? Oh, damn.
Yeah, so watch out.
Oh, I like a Mizoguchi when they like know when to stop doing the kick Rekka. Cause if that were me, I'd mash the shit out of that. I'd be like, nah, I gotta hit all of them. I gotta get all that chip damage. There you go. Ooh, nice punch out of Mizoguchi. Mizoguchi trying their best to deal with the wall there, but no. The Lee pressure is coming through. Look at the Immaculate Normals into the good throw, trying to snipe out that one punch. Oh, what's gonna happen? They're so far away from each other. Anything can happen in a second. Oh, what? You love to see it. I was convinced Mizoguchi got that, but no. Lee just sticks a nice little footy out there.
I saw the jump and was like, that's it. You don't want to... You gotta account for the fact that the projectile will slow the game down. Oh, here it comes.
Oh, the Karnov. It's time for the revenge. When's Karnov's revenge? Damn. Alright, the slide's coming through, but nice attempt to mix up there. But Karnov gets pushed into the corner, unfortunately. Oh, but the slide, slippity slide. Try to get under there. Good attempt to get at the knees there, because I didn't realize that like Lee's like dizzy situation is like literally the knees. Oh, nice. Oh, nice stop. That saved. That actually, I don't know if it was a misinput, but it saved Ren's life there. Oh, into the attempt at mix-up. Oh, but the chunky slide gets Ren a little bit punished. Oh, mix-up. Ren with the patience of a god right now. Hold up. Is that something? Oh, no. The patience was punished, unfortunately, because of DB kick.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, here we go. Oh, you can see them chatting. I was about to say, like, you can see that chat. They're loving this too, as much as we are. Oh, nice. All the way to the corner. Lee's push. That DP is so good, but not good enough to deny Balloon of what Balloon needs to do, you know? Oh, good. Good couple of hits. Ren's got the pressure coming through right now, though. Get the kicks. Get Lee in the corner. That's Lee in the corner. And then that's the dizzy. I'm not gonna get this channel slapped with like DMCA if I say it. That's Lee in the corner.
Probably not, right?
Nah, it'll be fine. Just a question. Just a quick one. Oh, but Karnov has the hits there. Karnov lost his like valuable necklace. Oh, good throw into the corner. Oh, yeah, the balloons in the air for that long, filled with helium. Oh, what's gonna happen from this part? Oh, the jump scare, the Lee jump scare almost happened. Wait. The patience? Oh no, but the Tetsuzanko. PolarBair up another point. It is first to 3. So you gotta keep that hustle up. Ren still has a chance though.
Yeah, the chip in this game is very serious.
Fight!
Yeah, I'm realizing that, especially seeing Zazie on the screen, just knowing how much chip that Zazie can do. Yeah, the double hit from there. Literally Hellfire into... Welcome to the hellscape that is Zazie. Yeah, no wonder about Zazie, this champion.
Wins. Round 2, fight!
Alright, the entire realm of the festival area is just ready to go. The firewall is here. Windows wants you to notice that you have a firewall here. And that's literally what's going on with Zazie here. Red knows the game. Red knows the Zazie. Trying to sneak on in. If Lee's gonna try to sneak up with you that way, you gotta commit the character that can at least, like, sneak in as well as Lee can.
Zazie wins!
Yeah, literal footsies. It's wonderful.
Alright. Might have to make a desperate move.
Oh, no.
Round 1, fight!
The Marstorius is here, finally. PolarBair, known Marstorius fan. Getting that double German right away. Getting Zazie, like, right on Dizzy? Are you serious? Look at this mix-up. Oh, but... The Hellfire providing, like, a little bit of space for Zazie right now. But how is Marstorius gonna get in? And the question is literally from a yard away kick into a double German.
Marstorius wins!
That's how it works. That's how Marstorius is.
Round
That's how the Marstorius works. Like, one Hellfire versus, like, immaculate spacing from Marstorius here. Oh no! That's evil. The cross-up into the... Yeah, give Zangief, like, an instant connect into that. You love to see Marstorius do that.
Marstorius wins!
Damn, Marstorius gaming. I didn't know it was real until today.
This character's kind of cold, yeah. I still think like this matchup could be good for him. I think if anyone like Josh's Funk Dog definitely made me reconsider if the matchup was good for the character or not. I feel like you know, he can still whiff punish sweep. He can kind of, you know, he can sweep against your jab, but it's very hard for him to play the matchup. I think if you've got like a decent Marstorius against a decent Zazie, Mars is gonna win.
That's insane. Like, I was here promoting Zazie as like top 1 of the game, but if Marstorius stops Zazie, that's kind of great. That's kind of great for the game, actually. That's a good reason to like make sure Zazie has to check that, you know?
Yeah, for sure. So let's see. Grand finals.
We're at grand finals.
It's gonna be me coming from losers.
So there's a reset involved. Damn, PolarBair, you've been cooking. The community lab itself is about to enter grand finals from the losers bracket. Let's see what the community was cooking for a bit, you know?
All right, let's see. Yeah, so I guess I should challenge Wedge. I should be player 1. Actually, hold on. Let's do what we have to do here.
Oh, yeah, is there a coin flip situation? Damn.
Well, if
Are
Wedge
you-
wants to give it to me, I'll take it.
Yeah, this is one of those rare games. I thought it would come more into play during like the actual pools or whatever, but like, yeah, coin flip. Side actually kind of does matter in this. But PolarBair taking the player 2 side. Wedge sticking to Ray? Maybe? We'll see. It's nervous because both of these players play both of these characters, but they're also the default character. Where will it go? Oh, they just let time run out. As long as like we're good to go, I'm good to go.
Yeah, I think we should be.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure if y'all just defaulted. You just hung out there for a bit, and then Wedge got the potatoes coming out, freshly baked. Oh, the scariness! Like I'm starting to realize that Lee can just like figure this out like right away, but Wedge with the immaculate timing there, getting that pressure. Keeping Lee in the corner as well as he can, you know? But the delay on that ends up eating a couple fireballs.
Ray wins. Round 2, fight.
See, I appreciate Wedge for picking not Zazie and Ray because, like, I feel like they're learning the entire cast, you know? And I kind of like that idea of just, like, learning the entire cast of a game that you love as much as you do. That's kind of what I'm learning with Street Fighter the movie. That's kind of what I'm doing with Mortal Kombat the original. So, like, I do love seeing this, like, power coming literally out of one of the best players. Just their knowledge of the game in general, as opposed to a single character, you know?
Yeah, there was a nice checkmate situation there too. Couldn't really avoid the fireball there.
Round 1, fight.
We're back in there. Ooh, couple of jabs coming out, but the wheel kick. Let's go. Oh, nice cross up from PolarBair. You gotta respect that.
Oh,
what
throw.
is that whiff? I'm surprised that whiffed. It actually went to the other side. Oh, but the dynamite here into the dizzy.
You got me when I tried to jump.
Oh, but you got a dizzy back, and then boom.
That was just enough. Wow.
Lee wins.
Yeah, I'm surprised that actually killed. It was just enough. But it was like perfect optimization of dizzy.
Oh, that moves so quick. It's hard to punish.
Oh damn! Getting thrown, going from one corner to the other. But Wedge with the great buttons to get out of there. Oh, but you can't deny that fireball. Oh, good. Oh, I'm surprised that hit. Was that Ray's uppercut sort of situation? Literally has an immaculate hitbox. You get a couple punches in. Oh, but one sneaky little kick gets through.
Ray wins.
One tiny little sneaky kick. Sometimes you can be in the corner and it's fine, you know? Alright, good catch from, ooh, good setup from PolarBair. Oh, PolarBair's looking pretty solid right now. Look at this combo. Boom, boom, boom. You just love to see it. You take one on the board. And that's just how Lee works, you know?
Perfect.
Well, that's how PolarBair works.
Yeah. Now we're really getting somewhere. We might switch.
Ray.
All right. Yeah, we got another set. That's fair.
I kind of want to see this push to its actual limits too. Just like seeing.
Oh, I thought it was gonna cross up. I did the wrong way.
The pressure. Oh, nice landing. You were able to be safe after that. But you got electricity happening in the middle there. Oh no, but getting caught with that, but then the knees are broken. No.
Ray wins.
It's wonderful just seeing like you're keeping an eye on the bars, but you're just like literally looking at like his chest and Lee's knees, being like, yeah, no, we gotta make sure we keep an eye on those ones too, because that will matter more than any sort of life deficit that's going on right now. So wheel kick. Oh wow, just switching sides with the wheel kick whenever you feel like. Oh, nice cross up. Oh. Good spacing. Being able to space that, but be careful, you know? Oh, good throw for PolarBair. Right in the corner. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. That's how the dizzy works. Sometimes you just need the dizzy to be that late in the game. Just to get that one confirm.
Final round.
Alright, where are we going? We're going the final round. Both of these players are like very at evens right now. Bear is literally just like pointing out a little bit of the situation going on with Wedge here, with Wedge's Ray, which is surprising. Oh, nice. Oh, the scare, the jump scare. The Lee jump scare is here. Oh, damn.
All right, that was a little sloppy, but the chip took it.
Lee wins.
You call that sloppy. I call a win, you know? Like,
Yep.
So what's Wedge gonna do here?
Ray. Round
Yep.
one.
Stick with Ray.
Fight.
Yeah, no, Ray. The Ray of Sunshine. I have faith in the Ray. Maybe the Ray will pick up. But there's a good dizzy situation. Oh, fuck. The pressure coming through. Oh, but now it's Wedge's turn. Wedge is very confident in the Ray, though. PolarBair on the point to reset this bracket. Literally about to reset Karnov's. Hey, here we go. The dynamite come through. The band's going nuts right now. Everyone loves this shit. I hope y'all love this shit right now, because it's been a minute since I've seen Karnov, and this is like the best display of Karnov I've seen in a while. Alright, is there a way that Ray can get on in and finish off a little bit of that life deficit? Oh, but no, you get punched once, and then you get this wonderful combo that I thought it was going into the corner, but it ends up going out of the corner.
Wins.
PolarBair just wanted to see the band more. I see what's going on.
All right.
But also,
For me,
PolarBair wanted to reset. Reset the goddamn bracket. It's time.
Ray.
We'll see.
Round one. Fight.
Is this a? Oh no, this is the delay until the next round, until the coin flip is decided. Yeah,
I'm gonna
what,
close the
Wedge, what do you
window
want?
then.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, because I mean, it was nice for him to give it to me for that set, but I do want this to be sort of honest.
Yeah, I get that.
All right. Let me just pull up a window then. I'm going to call
Yeah, we'll
heads.
see.
All right. Let's see, heads. Heads, okay. So it did not end up mattering, but I had to do the
Okay,
formality.
That's fair. That's fair. As long as like it's fair between everybody, you know. Oh, but a reset in this era of Karnov. Bear the community lab itself ready to go. Ready to bring it back to reset. Hopefully pulling out the weight with Lee. Trying their best to, you know. Yeah, it literally is reset hype. I'm so excited for this. What is Wedge gonna stick with the situation? We got like a whole 60 Karnov seconds to figure that out. Uh-oh. A new character enters the fray?
This may be the counter pick.
No, Wedge is
Ray.
toying with our emotions.
Round one.
Wedge is dedicated to Ray this tournament. I do respect it though. 100%. You gotta get that practice with like literally every character, including John Karnov himself. Oh, good spacing out of Wedge though. Ooh, catching the punch, literally with a low punch. That might be the solution. It's nebulous though. Oh. But then you get forced into the corner. Oh, good defense out of Wedge though. Yeah, you can't deal with you gotta get away from that pressure as soon as you can, and Wedge is doing a great job at that right now.
Ray wins.
Yeah, we were looking forward to seeing some Gene. I'm lucky we got to see some Karnov. Oh, nice low kick. Perfect, immaculate spacing on that. Throw a baked potato to deal with that, but you are stuck in the corner against a Lee player that knows how to do the Lee combos. Yeah, imagine like you're going against like a perfected like somebody that knows the combos. Like every time I haven't seen PolarBair miss a single dizzy combo at all right now. But it could be a jinx right now, or no. No, that was still pretty good. you gotta admire Bair's like consistency when it comes to it.
Oh,
we got a dizzy here. Oh, one uppercut into dynamite. Wedge is back on the board. Wedge ain't no slouch. You get to stick with Ray. Guaranteed this time.
Round one, fight.
Oh, here we go. Getting Lee right into the corner right there. Into a DDT to just push him out, like, to the other side. Oh, look at this go. Boom. Nice elbow. Ooh, good wheel kick. Interrupts the fist. You love it? Oh, look at this. Nice anti-air. Good wheel kick just to get Lee out of the zone. Are we just in the... Oh, no, the dizzy. The dizzy is here. That's a lot of damage. That's an incredible deficit, but one little leggy. That was a really good hustle, though, from PolarBair. 100%.
Round two, fight.
You think it's going one way, and then a sudden Lee appears in your driving window, and it's like, oh, damn. I had to pay car insurance. Oh, the good DDT coming through. Nice dynamite coming through. Wedge looking really comfy right now, but getting over the punch with a wheel kick. Wedge definitely sticking with their guns with Ray. Not taking that last set for granted, you know? Sticking with that. Getting ready to win this tournament.
Round one.
Getting ready to Ray. Oh, we got the Gene pick. See, told you Gene would show up at some point. Throw some roses, press some buttons, get some pressure in. Oh yeah, no, you can low profile. Yeah, no, that's what I was hoping that Gene could do, actually. Oh, almost a flash kick, but the wheel kick is... Here we go. Ooh, good defense from Gene, though. Yeah, literally, like, no, Gene's got some really good normals when it comes to it. Alright, does PolarBair have the patience? Baked potato. Oh, roses and baked potato. Oh, when you miss the trade, when you miss the clash of the projectiles, it literally is like you just both eat projectiles. All right, Wedge is on tournament point now. If Wedge can take this point, then Wedge takes the tournament. Damn. Okay, trying to get under the low pressure here. Oh, the DDT coming through. Wedge is looking real comfy right now. Get a couple jabs in. Maybe the dizzy's coming. It's very scary for PolarBair right now. It's looking, unless PolarBair's got a good cross up like that, you know? PolarBair is no slouch though right now. You just gotta keep throwing those projectiles. You gotta keep getting away from that. Getting away from that ray pressure. How could this go? It's still going.
Damn.
Wonderful show. You love to see this hype of Karnov.
Zazie.
Big congrats to Wedge. Well earned, well deserved. Stuck with Ray literally throughout the entire thing. Did not waver back to Zazie. Just went straight, like, was perfectly great with Ray. This Ray is fine, you know?
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. Really good stuff to Wedge. Dedicating this win to Moomaster, of course. Very strong player I've known across lots of games. Cool guy.
We love
You know,
Moomaster.
he comes to these events and always has a good time. Especially like Frosty
big shout out
Faustings.
to Moomaster. We got to have Moomaster at Combo Breaker for a bit too.
All right, so that's going to be it. I think Tuesday Night Mystery is already on, so I'm going to raid over to them. But thank you
Hell
so much for
yeah.
joining us.
Yeah, thanks again for having me on commentary, and thanks again for everybody who entered as well.
Yeah, that was a fun time. Make sure to check out Toy Fighter next week. All that stuff is in the challenge community, the community lab, and on the Discord to enter all the tournaments.
Yeah, the Discord's picking up pace right now, so definitely jump on in, hang out with us, you know.
All right, see you all later.
All right, have a good one, everybody. Take care.
And we're